Shit.
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
I'm this, I'm that. So called Bobby, I'm a spoiler brat. Okay. Before I get started, you already know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Okay. I just finished grocery shopping, so a nice super chat would be nice. I'm like, I'm not too proud of beg, right? All right. So first, let's get into like what I thought about the episode. So, of course, it's just the regular stuff we see, like the fighting. Ain't nothing really different. I got my cliff notes. So why were they holding Sky like the Terminator? Like putting her backstage as if she was like she was a dungeon dragon. Okay, that to me was kind of off. Like I don't know why. I get it was for safety, like they didn't want all them brawling, but it's like, why did you guys hold her? And let's say not like, hold on, yo, this impromptu, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Cause she got gay. Okay. Okay. Like, why were they holding Sky back so much to the point where she couldn't even get in? Like, that didn't make any sense to me. Kenzie, you did get effed up. Like, I will say that. Okay. Not gonna lie, Sway wasn't hitting Kenzie in the face, but she was giving her plenty of body shots. One thing that happens, right? That to me, it makes them look like hypocrites when they say, "Oh, Sway, you a big man, da da da." Like, why are you fighting me? Like when Kenzie be like, "Oh, you a big man, you a big man, you a big man, you still a nigga, you still a nigga." I hate when they do that to each other because it's like y'all got straight people that's gonna say that about y'all. So y'all saying it about each other ain't gonna help nothing. But persuasion, you needed to learn how to talk. Okay, you did have a meaty talk. It was popping out more than Slims. Okay, Battle of the Talks. Okay, it did go viral. We saw Liddy post it and everything like that. I know she was embarrassed, you know, the fact that it was posted because it was all over the episode last night. So it really did make me like, ooh. I peeped it a little bit, but I didn't really notice it. So everybody started posting and stuff, and I'm like, ooh, that's really, really bad. That's really, really bad. Okay. The conversation to me between Sway and Kenzie, it made me look at Sway sideways because okay, you had an issue with her because allegedly this is what Ebony is stupid. You are watching South Central Untucked, where they go backstage and they talk. For my RuPaul Drag Race watchers, you already know. I see something about Milan. Hold on. Someone said, "Oh, Will, you said, speaking of which, Pierre, did you ever get your money back from Big Booty Milan? Big Booty Milan, no. My Discover card, I wasn't able to get all of my money back that was frauded from that imaginary network that he did. But I was able to stop the subscription, so I won't have my card continuously get charged for no reason. So I'm happy just with that, right? I'm just saying. So yeah, like it was given untucked. Okay, the conversation to me, I feel like Sway is jealous of Kenzie. Let me tell you guys why. If you guys watch the reunion throughout the whole thing, she goes, "Oh, I'm the OG. I'm the one I walk so you can run." You could tell it's some sort of jealousy because Kenzie is that it T girl of Not As TV. She's one of the it T girls. It's Kenzie, Joyce, and Barbie. That's just that. Sky I would count, but like to me, Sky doesn't. She doesn't interact with the fans, and she doesn't interact with the network as much as Joyce does. Right? She's not like a fan favorite like Joyce, but Barbie, Kenzie, Joyce, those are to me the it T girls of Now That's TV. So I think Sway saw that and she felt some type of way because she's like, wow, I was one of the first, and now all these girls getting all this attention. That's not fair. Don't get me wrong though, that story that she told about, allegedly her mom, this is all alleged, okay? Like Gigi Ma said, don't say Gigi Ma said. Shout out to Gigi Ma. Don't say Pierre said it, okay? This is what was said all over the YouTube live sphere because they be going live every 2 seconds, right? But, allegedly, Sway Mama had Trade as the boyfriend, and next thing you know, I guess Kenzie came over one day, and Kenzie she probably had her Big Debbie cakes out, and something happened to where I guess the Trey boyfriend was trying to reach out to Kenzie or trying to like talk to Kenzie, right? So after I guess Sway found out, she felt some type of way because she felt like, wow, you're supposed to be my friend, and you talking to my mama nigga. Okay, so she felt some type of way about that. That's what Kenzie alleges what happened with her and Sway. And also Kenzie also threw in there that the reason why Sway is really mad is because she, meaning Sway, was throwing the Big Debbie cakes to the Trey boyfriend. It's giving incest. Ancestral South Centrals. Ha! That's really nasty if that is the case. To be honest, I really hope that Kenzie's just making that up and that's a false tale because that's really disgusting. I am going to pin the link as I'm going to take a call in a minute. All right, so when Special K was yelling at Kenzie, not Kenzie, was yelling at Isaiah, not gonna lie, I started laughing. It's as if Special K was begging for her job to basically stay and now there's TV in South Central. She's just like, they have to go. Your friends have to go, Isaiah. They have to go. Nobody can have a seat at the table. But all the things she was saying was facts. Okay? Isaiah does this thing where he begin on his friends. They come back season after season after season. We do not need to see Kenzie come back, and we do not need to see Barbie come back. Although they make good TV, it's run its course. They did 2 seasons back to back. Okay, it's cool. Bringing them back again, it's like now the show don't even seem like real. It just seems like y'all just keep bringing girls together just to thump, which is like, okay, we could just watch old BGC episodes. You get what I'm saying? So I don't think Kizzy needs to come back. I don't think Barbie needs to come back. The only person I think should come back out of the whole cast is Joyce because she was viral this season. Okay? And if Isaiah would to put his pride to the side, bring back Liddy, but that's never gonna happen. We know that's not gonna happen. We know that's not gonna happen at all. And also, Cash doesn't need to come back either. Because if you can't respect production, you shouldn't be on the show. And that's what Special K was saying the whole time. When they were telling her, hey, don't smoke on the bus, don't smoke on the bus, don't smoke on the bus. You mean to tell me you can't wait a few minutes? Y'all was probably almost there just so when y'all get off the bus, y'all can smoke. That's what I be talking about. He be letting his friends on and ruin his show. And also, last night, something happened that was scandalous, okay? So this is all alleged as well. Pierre didn't say it, okay? Apparently, now this was kind of crazy. Kenzie had a video of Isaiah getting his Big Debbie cakes pounded in a car raw. So Kenzie, mind you, the thing is when these girls go live, it's kind of funny to watch. It's a show in itself. They need to do South Central Lives and put that on Now That's TV because I'm telling you, the watch hours would go up. So shout out to Missy T on I think it's Messy T or Missy T, one of them on YouTube. They usually put the lives up and like I'll be watching replay. So Kenzie was just going off in this live. She was just like, you set me up, Isaiah. You set me up. So on and so forth. How dare you? You knew that Sway was gonna come there and hit me and sneak me. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna post your video where you getting pounded by your nigga raw. And I'm like, whoa. I don't think she ended up posting it, thank God, because that's some whole other charges that you do not want to play with. So I don't think that would have been smart of Kenzie to do. As much as it's funny and it's a haha, Yeah, that's not a smart. Ask Tierra Marie, girl. Like, you don't deal with like porn and like, oh, I should never said that word. You don't deal with, putting XEX videos, on socials and exposing somebody because you could really get legally effed up. Okay. Someone also said, "Did you see Barbie?" Oh, and that's another thing I want to get into, which is like insane. And I'm not making this up. It's all on YouTube. Okay. I would play the audio, but Quincy doesn't curse, but the nature of what she's talking about is explicit. Okay. She says things. Okay. Basically what I said, but without my verbiage, because I try to mask it so I don't get in trouble by the tube. Okay. And one thing I hate is this is what they do. They fight, and then 2 seconds later, we can have dialogue. Let's have dialogue. Let's have dialogue. Let's have dialogue. Let me tell you what they really should have did. They should have not brought them out 2 by 2 like that. They should have brought out the people that got along, right? In one section, get the questions out for those people. The people that got along again, get those questions out for that people, right? And then reunite the cast, have them thump it out after they thump it out, and then have them sit again for dialogue. That's why I think they should have did it. That's just what I think, okay? Because this whole them thumping and trying to sit, it's just not gonna happen. No. And then let's talk about the whole the baby situation, bringing up kids and everything like that. Because Rel got mad because Cash thought that he was calling her out, right? So Rel's just like, wait, Cashmere, why are you walking away? No, come here. Why are you walking away? Cashmere, come here. You could talk to me. Why are you walking away? Why are you walking away? Right? So Cash is like, no, no, no. You keep saying I'm talking about my kids. I'm not talking about my kids. That bitch Liddy, she keep talking about my daughter. She keep my daughter name in her mouth. Yeah, yeah. She keep keeping my daughter name in her mouth. Yeah. So there's the thing. We didn't get to basically Liddy has the receipts. Liddy has the receipts of Cash bringing up her child. But we have no receipts of Liddy doing it to Cash. So I'm all of a sudden, I'm just gonna out of the choices, I'm gonna believe Liddy because she has the proof. And anything she's talked about, she's shown us proof over time after time. Okay. So I'm more keen to believe her than Cash, because Cash to me probably was just saying that so she doesn't look as bad. Okay. I didn't know, and also too, something I kind of peeped. Cash got them Debbie cakes. I said, okay, all right. I be seeing what they be seeing on Federal Road. I was like, okay, with them Debbie cakes, there was a cake, and I said, oh. When she twisted around and she sat on the couch, I said, okay, Cash with the Debbie cakes. Oh, all right. So the only thing that I liked was when Sway said, oh, we're not jumping Barbie, we're not jumping Barbie, right? But then she lost me again. Persuasion lost me again. You know why? She says, we're not jumping Barbie, she's not competition. And that shows me that whole mom thing and the whole, trade, Kenzie allegedly sleeping with Trade, I feel like that's made up. Not made up, but I feel like you're using that as an excuse to be mad at her. Because for you to say Barbie's not competition, that means you see Kenzie as competition. Because that's Barbie's bestie, right? That's just what I got out of it. But it's good to know that she did have Barbie back. Because Barbie, you know how Barbie be like, I'm mothering these bitches this season. Barbie really is mother, okay? She be giving them a lot of money. She be really helping them out like that. Like, if y'all keep up with the lives, Barbie really does, take care of the girls. So it's kind of good to see that some people really had her back. And it did make me like happy to, kind of see that, right? All right. So something else that happened was Joyce bringing up Liddy's deceased kid. That to me was nasty. Joyce to me kind of takes it a little too far sometimes, and it just makes me like, ooh, like relax. You already have the fan favor and everything like that. Out of all the T girls, you're like the most liked. Like, relax. You didn't even have to say that to Liddy. Liddy wasn't even coming on that type of time. And to me, Liddy and Nina confused me because they didn't have like that energy that they were Well, not Lady, because Lady said she wasn't gonna fight the reunion. They didn't have that energy that they really had in the house, and I really feel like it's because they knew that they gave them all this free content over the course of 2 days, and they barely paid them anything. They did get paid for the reunion, according to Liddy, but on the show they didn't get paid anything. So I think they're realizing like, whoa, like we giving them all this content and everything, and we're not getting like anything out of it. Okay, I want to add some funny notes too. Sky looked like she looked she looked like one of them Teletubbies that go when she was sitting down with the bonnet, when she had the bonnet all out. That was funny. But she does a good head wrap. Okay, she wrapped that hair right tight. Shout out to Sky for that. I peeped that also. Um, Another thing that I peeped too. Why was Sky like wrapping Cash's head, like trying to wrap it around with the bonnet? Was Cash about to sneak someone? Was she gonna fight someone? That's what it was giving. Okay. Go to episode 5, see if I missed anything. I don't think I really missed anything else. To me, this second part was really, really dragged. They're really dragging it too long from what it could have been, to be honest. And I will say this though, Kenzie, Sway did have you look at little, little cat, little puss, meow meow. Anyway, yeehaw. Okay, in the words of Nikki. Because had that have been Joyce, I don't think you would have been that calm and had a conversation with her. I'm just saying. But in Kenzie's defense, she says that Sway is not on hormones, and like she doesn't even have female on her ID. This is all things that Kenzie has said. So she feels as if Sway is Persuasion is not her equal. So she said that's why she didn't keep the same energy with Persuasion. That's what Kenzie says, which is a good argument that she can put off, because with Sky and Joyce, at least they're in the same category. They're all moan, okay? So yeah, and let me tell y'all, what the Kenzie will do is clown somebody. She was like, because I watched her live earlier, right? She goes, oh, she was like, that damn Sway. She was like, she was beating me up, balls hanging out. And I know you like, hey! Let me tell you, this show to me is like my guilty pleasure. You just can't. Okay, so this is what I want to talk about that really disturbed me. So we see a live of Barbie, and I didn't know, like, the girls of the night make that much. Barbie was really honest. Okay, it was a live, right, where like she basically talked about the money that she makes from being like a call girl, like hit my ad, bring. You know what I'm saying? Come over the house, let's play. She that type of girl. She would say some nights she makes $1,200. I'm like, wow. She makes, a good night she makes like $1,200. A bad night she makes like $600. Okay, you making more than a doctor, girl. And then she says one night, one of the Johns said, "Hey, Cash, I guess, was there." For some reason, Cash was there. I kind of tuned out at that point because I was doing something while listening. She says Cash was there. The John says, "Hey, I don't want to mess with Cash. I seen her teeth. Smile for me, Cash." And Cash said, "I came here to fight, like Hood Baby, right?" So the John was like, "I don't like what I see." But guess what? This what I could do. Y'all could play, meaning Barbie and Cash. Picture that. I was like, whoa. And then I'll give you. So Barbie said she'll give Cash a cut of the money for the night, which would have been like $80. I said, whoa. So apparently, Cash was eating up Barbie's Subway sandwich. I said, wow. I've heard it all. I've heard it all. I couldn't believe it. I said, really? Are y'all serious? And you be not gonna lie, Barbie, and you be letting Cash eat you up like that on live? I will hold that against her every time. Are you kidding me? I was shocked when I heard that. I was even more shocked to know how much Barbie makes. When she said, "I'm this, I'm that, so come Barbie on the track," she really does mean it. I was shocked. Okay. So they have had close relations. It was pretty disgusting to hear T Money. Yes, yes, but yeah, that's what basically happened on a night at the Barbie Palace. Okay. Also with the hosting, like I said, I feel like there was some times where like they were going back and forth, right, with some of the stuff that they were saying, and I even had questions with some of the stuff that they were saying, like when they were talking about the clothes and Cash wearing other cast members' clothes. I would ask Cash, like, did you wear some of the items that some of the girls said that you wear? Because they had picture proof of you wearing it. So like, did you wear it? Admit it now or not? Because Cash was sort of denying it. She was copying please. So we don't really know if they let her have the clothes, if she took it when they wasn't watching. Like, that's something I wanted answered, right? Danye didn't really say anything the whole night. And this is Deja the whole reunion. The camera pans to her, right? This is the camera, and this is Deja sitting right here. This is crazy. Not as TV. It's going up. Make sure y'all subscribe. We almost done filming, y'all. It's Deja. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, I could have did that. Y'all gonna with free checks. This is insane. Like, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, she's literally like really not really doing anything. They should have interjected a lot of when they were having their dialogue, as they say. They should have interjected a lot more, asked some questions, and made some people shut up so we could hear what the other people were saying. Because what would happen is one person would overtalk one person, so the audio would focus on one person that was like the loudest. So like the whole time, Lydia, I think she was saying something. All we heard was Sky eating her up. Sky did eat her up, not gonna lie, because she said, "You 30 years old and you wake up and you go to TikTok and you make memes." I said, "Ooh." Right. So all we heard was Sky just eating her up, and Lydia, she couldn't even get a word in edgewise. Okay. Big Brazy said, "So crazy they selling all this PUSS and she can't go to Rainbow and get." Not too much on Barbie. You know, she makes great music. Okay, listen, Barbie makes great music. So what's that? Deja and Janisha give the same energy. Beautiful gowns. Listen, at least Janisha tries to interject. It's just Janisha can't control the cast, which it's not to her fault because some of them are wild. But like with Deja, she doesn't even try to interject like at all. So I'm like, why are you there? Not too much on Barbie, okay? Before I start taking calls, you guys, please hit that like button. That's all I ask y'all, okay? Just hit that like button. That's it.
Thousand. So she said we only made 20,000, and I'm about to take 10 to my mama. And I was, yeah. That's what y'all stopped y'all light for, which I never had one. 20,000. Say that at 20, a Twinkie. Yeah.
A dub, okay. My girl, Bia.
Hey,
What's up?
you know, I've been staying up late. I'm tired as all heck, but I'm like, no, I have to stay awake.
Right. What you thought about last night's episode?
Let's get into it. I have some thoughts. I have some
Mhm.
questions, some comments, and some concerns. I
Oh
really
God.
want Now That's TV to purchase more than one mic. Like,
You think I should loan them this way?
like there's no reason why their audio is so bad with the budget that network has. And like I said this on the last recap, but like whose idea was it to film in a warehouse? Does no one know what acoustics mean? Has no one walked into an empty room before you put furniture and just wanted to sing because your voice will just bounce off? Like, did no one take this into consideration? They had Sky locked up like a lion who was fighting for the meat from a zookeeper.
Oh yes.
Like,
you know when Nikki said whoa, like the Dungeon Dragon. That's what she was talking about. Sky was the Dungeon Dragon.
Sky was like, it was prayers for security, because like I know when they were hired, they're probably like, oh yeah, it's just gonna be like, a little reality TV
Right.
reunion show. They're thinking like, petite little girls, not, the dude who you was on the field with as a linebacker a few summers ago, not Sky flipping, jumping, bleeding. All of that looks crazy. Um, Prayers for Kenzie because Persuasion.
Yeah, that was yeah. But do you
That
think
was
Isaiah set that up? Do you think the CEO, Mr. CEO, set
I
that
think
up?
so. I
You think
think so,
he set that
especially
up?
because Sway was talking about how she didn't want to fight Kenzie in the street because of police. So she had to fight her now. And Kenzie had a point because it's like, yo, you're linking up with my ops. And
Right.
Sway was like, no, I'm not being buddy buddy with people who you literally are though. Like y'all was just one band, one sounding, and the
Right.
back planning on how if anybody fights Jossie, you're gonna jump in from here. You're gonna jump like y'all were creating a whole 5-point plan on how we could keep Jossie face from getting scratched up. Like she ran her mouth, she gotta run that fade. I do think after that assault that Kenzie received from Sway, he was like, or she was like, my bad, I don't want to fight no more.
Yeah.
Cause
I think that's the thing. And Kenzie, she has like piercings and stuff. So that's
yes,
it made it worse.
yes,
And she has
absolutely.
braces.
Exactly, and that's exactly what I was thinking too, because it wasn't like was able to square up. Like Kenzie was literally trying to fight somebody else and literally just basically turned around into a whole nother fight and just got dragged. Like it sucked to see. I know Jossie was happy because it's not like she could do that to the girl. So she felt like she got her W adjacent. And I get it because like if you beat me up but my friend beat you up, I'm a big up my friend. But I'm also want to get my lick back, like Razor said.
Right.
But what was that? A country fried.
Yeah, country cornbread ass whooping hoe.
Yeah, it was bad. Um, Fire the hosts. They're not even hosts. They're just friends of the show. Like, what's the point of having the cue cards? Is anything on the cue cards? Are they just blank? Because
I
it's
think they
like
just say sausage and patties.
they might.
Because Robbie sounded like he come up with it and tell me and said,
They
he'd be like,
might.
Harvey,
Rel
oh, you
was
get
just
your ass
ad
whooped.
libbing the whole
Right.
time. Like it's so frustrating because it really is a guilty pleasure to see because you know it's gonna be some mess, but it's just they could make it organized mess is what I'm trying to get at because there's
Yeah.
no reason why you have all of these girls here at the same time. Like you said, especially after they all just finished fighting, jumping, stomping, running, wigs off, nails bitten off, Sky biting off Jossie's nails. You're a pet. I would
Right.
never.
You wouldn't do that for your homegirl. Let's say if your homegirl had, veneers, fresh out of Cuba. And then she said, I'm for the thought girl, bite them. You would
No. And I am a hood rat myself. I used to feel like whenever I would get my nails done, and I used to love stiletto nails. I used to feel
Mhm.
like whenever I would get my nails done, I would get into a fight. But you know what I would do? I would carry a nail cutter with me. Because if we're gonna be on 10, we're gonna be on 10. And you know where you're going. You knew you were going to a reunion. You can say for the camera in the beginning, oh, I'm not here to fight. But when you see somebody you don't like, all of the common sense goes out the window. So it's like you came here with your 6-inch nails and you thought what? Somebody was gonna be like, nah, I don't want to fight you because you got your nails done.
Right.
Girl, be for real. Like you need to connect those dots, okay, baby?
Touch my
Like,
body. What did you think
yes,
of
like
Sway's
we gotta connect
explanation to
those.
Kenzie as to, well, she didn't give an explanation, but what you think about the reason that I just said on the live about, the trade and everything? Do you think
I
that's the
feel
real
like
reason?
I feel like if that was really the reason, they should have handled that in the street. Because to say I didn't want to fight you in the street because of police, I wanted to fight you here. But when they ask you, hey, so what's this about for the people who don't stalk your lives? You saying,
Right.
oh, I'm not going to talk about it on TV. So then why? What
Why do it on TV?
exactly? Like you could have just waited until we finished filming. We're in the same place, and then you could have
Right.
said, "Yo, you know what? Before you get in your Uber to go to your side of town, rub me my fade real quick. We all here. We like you feel me." I thought that was corny. I feel like she was looking for a moment for sure, and it was like a redemption in a sense. I do appreciate the fact that she told, Sky and Jossie not to jump Barbie, because Barbie's not anybody to jump. Like, it was giving low. Like, girl, you're already losing. Why would I? Like,
What
how
if
can I
Barbie
lose
came
when I
out there? She
already
like, why you trying
chose?
to jump me
Like,
though? She like, y'all not real friends though. Y'all ain't jump me though. What's that?
exactly. So it was like, what? Like, I do respect her for saying that, because somebody needed to say it. Watching Special K and Cashmere go back and forth, it was like watching somebody argue with a dog. Like,
Oh,
I don't see it for Cash at all. She need to change her name, because Cashmere is Lux, and it's not giving Lux. It's giving like, DH Gate polyester blend.
DHgate is the worst shipping company.
It's giving child labor
Yeah.
wool. I don't like it. I don't like it. She has such a hater spirit. Like, she reminds me of Krishan in a way where it's like, you can't ask her to hold herself accountable in any circumstances. Like, she don't even want to be included in the accountability conversation, because Rel did say, why do y'all be talking about kids? Y'all is plural. But at the same time, I feel like Cashmere might not know that.
You think she was confused?
I think she was befuddled. She
She's like,
needed
what this
some
man talking
help.
about?
Plus, she was already like and this is why you have to have like separation, and you have to have structure, because they might have been able to get an answer out of her if Liddy and Nina and the other girls weren't also on set at the same time. Like, so tell me your side of the story without being interjected, and then we'll have another time where they could say their side of the story. But when you
Right.
have everybody just talking about the same thing at once, and then you got Jossie in the back cracking jokes, you got Liddy throwing pregnancy tests. What was that about? So Cash?
So apparently Cash revealed that she was preggers before the reunion. So Liddy, brought the pregnancy test to say, hey, I'm not fighting you if you have a fetus.
I respect that. I just also, again,
Little did
what
she know
kind of...
that Cash is Krishan Rock and will fight you with a fetus.
She will, because that's a gremlin baby. Like, there's no way that it's a whole human that's impregnating this woman. It has to be a Ninja Turtle at best. There's no way that a man with self-respect is even... Have you seen her? I felt like John while you were saying it. Like, hold on, smile. Gingivitis? Is that built up plaque? Get away from me.
The thing, okay, that's the thing. At first, I used to be like, oh my god, you're it's nasty. She nasty. She nasty. But I say this all the time too when I talk about this show. That live with when I found out the thing with her mom, it makes sense. Like, everything now makes sense with this show.
What did her mom say?
So basically, she went through some stuff like younger. I don't think younger, but that's basically the reason why her teeth are like that is because when she was, I guess, living with her mom, and her siblings would like not abuse her, but like beat her up and mess with her or something like that. That's why her teeth are like that, saying that they would pull her hair, all this stuff. Basically, it was a life. She was breaking down, talking about all the stuff she went through. She doesn't get along with her mom, was like literally breaking down. Yeah. So it made me really sad. And it makes me know why she's like that.
Listen, Mexico is like right there next to California. She can get her teeth done. Care credit, pop an ID. I know she into it. You save the $40, save all of the red light money that you get. It's just, you can't say nothing to me when your mouth look like that, and I don't care what you've been through, because it's accessible. Cardi said it. Got a bag and fixed her teeth. If she could do it, you could do
Apparently,
it
she
too.
getting it fixed soon. I did see that on the live. Entertainer sent it to me where she's planning on getting it fixed up. So she's gonna come in there, at the South Central next season with Pearly White.
I believe it when I see it. I feel like they might fall out her mouth like sonic rings if Liddy hit her too hard.
She's gonna have to find somebody to press to bite the nails off. I don't think Sky's gonna be a
And
duty
she
next
was
season.
feeling that little lace front, like, my hair. I was like, ooh, wee.
Someone said Pierre stay justifying someone because he feels bad for them. I'm not justifying what she's doing, but I'm saying I understand it, girl. Like,
Not Mr. Sympathy. Oh, you like
oh
Mr.
my
Fighter now.
God. What did you think of the whole Sky basically saying the kid situation, because I saw that somebody mentioned that Sky was
Disrespectful.
basically saying y'all can't pick and choose what we bring up and stuff, and all kids are off limits. But y'all, but Lady and them was saying that she was gonna get you know shot up
It's
with the
a
club.
double-edged sword for
Mm.
sure, because like even like when the season first started, one of my complaints was that Liddy and Butter and like the other girls, when they were arguing with the T girls, that they would always like become transphobic in a sense whenever
Mm.
they're arguing. It's, oh, you're a man, you got nuts. Like, and I understand that like you may feel that way, and that scientifically there's some truth behind it, but it's like at the same time you got to disengage, and that's hard to do because nobody wants to just take disrespect because we're not allowed to fight. It's like Hot Wheels in a sense, where it's like Hot Wheels mouth is spicy
Oh
and you want to
yes,
fight him, but it's like you in a wheelchair. Like, I'm not going to get no cool points for fighting you. But I think that's what the other girls also have to realize, like, look, at the end of the day, even if I beat you up right now, you're going to say it's because I'm trans, because I grew up with, male hormones, or you're going to make all those excuses surrounding that. So it's not even worth like going to that lens, but also bringing up dead babies and whatnot.
yeah,
It's like, what do you expect them to do? Because then if they say something like, oh, you wish you could get pregnant, you wish you could take a pregnancy test, you wish you had ovaries, like saying you hope our ovaries fall out, that's not even how it worked. But
right.
like,
It is so
it's,
ignorant with this show, but what y'all expect is the South Central is
you
very
know,
ignorant.
they better be happy because Stunner Girl would have lit them up.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
no, Stutter Girl would have shut that whole production down.
I'm telling you, clear the room. What did the white boy say? Gratata.
Listen, they would have called her B word. What she would have been like, huh? Next thing you know, it would have been over.
Because my man's is outside.
Right,
What? It would have been bombs over Baghdad in that warehouse if it was Stunner Girly. So they need to
right,
be happy about that. But I agree with what you say all the time, where it's like now that TV is basically setting themselves up for failure in the sense where you keep having the co-mingling and the co-beefs. Like you can't pick a side in a sense, because it's like, yeah, you're a trans girl. Yeah, you're a cis girl. Y'all shouldn't be beefing. Y'all shouldn't be fighting. But at the same time, respect is respect. Disrespect is disrespect. And it's like you want to see the trans girls stick together. Like, give them their own show.
right. I
They
really feel
deserve
like they
it.
could have their own show, standalone show for sure.
For sure. Like, I
And
would
I
love
do
to see
like that Sky,
Jossie.
did tell uh Joyce to chill out when she was saying the unalive children.
Yes, because like, come on now. Like, even when you don't like somebody, like you're just going a little bit too far now. Because again, like grief is a scary thing, and you really don't know how that can trigger someone in a split second. So stuff could just go from hand to weapon to this to that. It's like, yo, chill on that, because if she says something like that about you, it'd be a whole nother problem. And that's the other thing. Isaiah is friends with everybody on the cast, and he's so mixy. So it makes it hard to be a producer. And that's
Yeah,
what people are forgetting when they're like, Isaiah set me up. He's a producer. He's supposed to set you up. Like, that's what producers do. It's their job to create mess. But it's hard to draw that line when it's also your friend. Stop
right.
casting your friend, because then they're getting beat up and then they're like, it's your fault. And it's like, I mean, yeah, it is, but also it's not. Like, you knew what was going on, but
And you think
persuasion
they
shouldn't
should
have
keep
even
bringing
been
them
there.
back? Because they keep bringing them back, keep bringing them back, keep
They need
bringing
to
them back.
stop. They need to stop. Like, and I get it. Kenzie and her OG the prettiest. Okay. The thing about OGs is that they were there and then they're done. You
Right,
leave that legacy behind. You keep moving upwards, but to keep coming back. And I agree with you. When Persuasion was like, "Oh, I'm the original," it was like, you're kind of forgotten, babe. We only remember you right now because you're here in the flesh. Otherwise, nobody cared. And that's okay. Like, move on. But to keep being like, oh yeah, I would do another season. I would do of what? There's no point of the show. It's just
yeah,
Royal Rumble. And
it
that's
is
the thing. Like, you're not gonna be able to secure a real bag if all you're doing is fighting. Like, Jossie has the personality and the looks, respectfully, to be able to elevate past that, because she's funny and she looks good. She dressed nice, the hair
right.
is done, the makeup eats. She has it. Low key Kenzie too, because Kenzie is funny. You have the personality, but it's like, if this is all
Mackenzie's pretty without makeup.
exactly, and
Yeah.
then when he has his wigs laid, it's a look. So it's like, y'all gotta get past that. Like, leave that for the newcomers. But at the same time, it's like, look at the network y'all on.
Right. Any
I
final
don't
thoughts on the
know.
reunion?
They dragging it. I don't even know if I want to watch this third. How many parts are there gonna be?
I guess this is the third and last part. I think I'm pretty sure it will be.
I want them to retire the word dialogue because there never is any.
I
Like,
want dialogue.
I want them to spell
I'm gonna start
dialogue.
saying that now. I'm gonna
I'm
start
a
working around with that. I want
dialogue for
dialogue.
it. Oh my God. But other than that, I just hope that this final episode is just straight to the point. I know they're not going to separate them. I know we're not going to get any clear audio. Hopefully, if they get renewed for a new season, somebody steps in, Mr. Owner, says, all right, here's what we could do. Otherwise, everybody like the damn video before I start
Right.
acting up in your comments.
Period. Thank you so much.
Period.
Yeah.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
night.
Night. Also, let me know down below, what do you guys think some of the hosts should be? They're trying to figure out the special case replacement. In other words, a special case. Yes. Okay, they're trying to figure out who's the one to be the one to replace Special K. Some of the potentials, we have Sky, which I'm talking about Sky from Black Ink Crew, not DJ Sky. Okay, DJ Sky, she would have ended up getting beat up with the DJ equipment as she did that show. But we have Sky from Black Ink Crew, Johnny Blaze, Camilla, Tierra from BGC7. Those are just potentials that I throw out there. But I don't know if he asked them, hey, would you want to do the show, before he actually put these names out there. But yeah, that's it for now. Okay. What's going on, King C? What is going on?
Oh my God, I am so freaking nervous. Hey
Wow.
guys, cause this is like my first time being on live with everybody. Hi, you guys.
What do you think
Well,
about the episode?
the episode, child. Oh my God, just dragging. Honestly, I think just every episode on this season is just drag. Just a plain drag. Like, it's just no content, just nothing but just fighting and just nothing. But I got all my notes written out and everything.
Okay.
First thing I said was Kenzie face and hair was given. I'm not even gonna lie, the face and hair was definitely give. It was
Oh yeah.
definitely given. Um, I said, if Sky claimed that she didn't want to fight, why she came with fighting clothes? Like, you knew for a fact that you had beef with Kenzie, you had beef with Barbie. Like, you already knew that, and all of a sudden you like, oh, I don't want to fight. I just want to talk it out. I don't want to fight. But you came with fighting clothes, and Joyce came with this pink feathery dress.
It was giving Real Housewives. I don't know if Joyce thought it was the Real Housewives of South Central, and then she walked in.
Like, like for real. Like, I'm like, oh my God. Like, I ain't gonna lie, the dress was kind of cute, but at
Yes.
the same time, it was like, okay, are we in a Real Housewives of
Yeah.
reunion of South Central Baddies? Like, what's going on here? Like, what's going on? I also said the comment that Darrell made about
Mhm.
Joyce being like the most famous like on the show. Like,
Yeah.
what did you think of that? Like, did you think that like Joyce was like made the show?
Joyce is the most viral from the show because of TikTok. TikTok, like the moment she started doing the touch my body, all this, she started trending on TikTok a lot. Because a lot of the entertainers would tell me, I'm not on TikTok a lot, like at all, but the entertainers would tell me that like a lot of her videos go viral. Her and Liddy.
You know what? I actually don't even be on TikTok like that. Only be on
Mhm.
TikTok for like only like certain content creators, but like, I ain't gonna lie, when she be like, my body, my body. I'm like, yo, like, I'm not even gonna lie. She honestly need to make something out of that, because, like,
Yeah,
that's actually so viral. Like,
it
my
is.
body. Like, and I honestly love when you do it. I love when you do your,
Touch my
the Joyce
body.
impressions. It be so cute. It just be so the tea. Like, it just be on tea. I also said, now, this is what I don't get. I don't get, okay, so I really don't get how, okay, you know how the auditions, like, everybody was kind of like jumping on Joyce, like, including Persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why all of a sudden now y'all friends and Kiki all friends, and all of a sudden Persuasion wanted to fight freaking Kenzie? Like, oh, I'm like, like,
Apparently,
okay, so
Persuasion apologized according to Joyce. She said sorry and apologized.
you know what? Okay, you know what? All right, I apologize, whatever. I wouldn't accept that apology because, like, to be honest with you, I think Persuasion was kind of wrong on that. Like, I feel like she honestly she should have been actually dumped it out before the reunion or probably after the reunion. But during the
Mhm.
reunion, that was just like, okay, I just want to get this for clout, like. Cause the whole situation was just like, oh my god, like just so a mess, like just the oh my god, it was
You
a
think
mess.
Kenzie
It was,
got ate up? Because the girls were saying Kenzie got ate up. She was falling in the
I,
mall.
I'm not even gonna lie. This time she kind of did. By persuasion, she kind of did. Cause usually, I'm not even gonna lie. Usually, I be looking and Kenzie be eating everything up. She
Yeah.
be eating everything, but this time. I think you met your match, baby. I think you met. I think you finally met your match, and I can understand from that standpoint of Persuasion not fully being a T girl and
Mhm.
Kenzie being a fully T girl. So I can understand from that standpoint.
Yeah.
Um, the whole intro of when Kenzie and Barbie was walking through, too much, too much. That was too much,
Listen,
like too
Barbie
much,
thought she
like.
was New York Fashion Week, girl. She said, "Boo, boo, boo, boo."
She said,
Let me
"Boo,
take
boo,
it.
boo." The girl was like, "Shut up, Barbie."
Listen,
Yes,
I
you
live
do.
for Barbie.
Like,
Like to me, she's
I,
funny as fuck. Like I like her.
I love her. Like, I really love her spunk. Like, I love her personality. Like,
Yeah.
I love Barbie. I'm not even gonna lie. You really just can't hate on Barbie. Like,
Like
any
she
dumb
stays in her
stuff.
place. Like she don't do too much. Like she's just herself.
Like, she really
Yeah.
is. Like, that's the one. Like, hate or love Barbie. She always just gonna be Barbie. Like,
Yeah.
just hate or love her. What else I said? I honestly didn't agree with Kenzie
Mhm.
sneaking on Joyce like that when
Ooh.
Joyce was like walking back and she like, walking back and Joyce like kind of like, "Oh my god, did you notice the little target?"
Right. Let me tell y'all. I spoke to the editor today. Well, I know he edits. He's editing the Academy. Um, I think his name's Mike. He's editing the Academy, but I don't know if he edited that. If he did, shout out to you, Mike, because like he did have a big one with that. Like for real, for
Ye-
real.
Yes, he did. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, and shout out to Gigi Ma. I love her. Like, I subscribe
Period.
to her too as well.
Period.
Um,
Strategy,
she
man.
also Yes, subscribe to her, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Subscribe to Gigi Ma. Yes, subscribe to
Yes,
her.
that's good.
Um, she also actually noticed on her review on the Sausage and Baddies Part 2 review.
Uh-huh.
She also actually she mentioned that Kenzie literally is the first person that actually started this whole entire brawl, and I agree with that because
That is true.
that first hit, that just set off everything. Like, it just sets everything off. Like, I'm like, you know what? I agree with that. Because when she said that, I was like, you know what? I agree. I agree with that. Like, if it hadn't for Kenzie like sneaking Joyce like that, I don't think the whole entire brawl wouldn't have started like that.
Right. I don't think
Um,
we would have had some probably. It would have been a little bit more calm like last season. Last season, even though there was a couple of fights, we still got a lot of questions answered.
yeah. Honestly, I agree with you on that, but I feel like it wasn't a lot of questions being asked either. Like, it was honestly, it was so much that was going on after the reunion. I don't honestly think we had like the full intel of like what happened after the I mean I said reunion after the show had aired, because a lot of stuff was going on. Shout out to Messy T too, because I've
Right.
been watching all of the lives and like, oh my god, it's just been so crazy. Like, it's just been too much been going on. So I think a lot of questions hasn't been asked about like a lot of stuff that been happening after the season then aired.
Right. And
um
apparently, y'all, after the reunion, um, Sky, you guys got, her, Joyce, and Sky, and I guess Isaiah, they're, going to the hotel. Next thing you know, they turned around, they seen a Scooby Doo van pull up, They see Liddy and a whole bunch of girls pop out. They have bats. They have baton
Oh.
twirlers, and apparently they,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
they
That
ended
is
up
wow.
bringing
That is
Sky down because apparently, I guess she didn't run fast enough and got caught up, so they ended up cornering her. It's not funny, but I'm just saying that's what happened.
yeah, that's
Thank
crazy.
God nothing
That's
happened tragic.
that's
Okay.
crazy. Okay, what else did I said? What else did I say? Oh, Naj really looked it really pretty. I'm not even
Oh
gonna lie.
yes,
She really looked it
not just
pretty,
go up
and
is
I'm
top
so
tier.
proud of her. I'm so proud of her. I am so proud of Pookie. She is doing her little big one, especially with the academy. She doing her big one on here.
Yeah.
Now I'm interested to see if the beef with her and ET probably going to continue. I'm honestly hoping it'll like died out because like the beef between them was just stupid. It was just retarded. Like it was stupid. So I hope that beef then kind of died down and she wanna basically because it looked like she got beef with somebody else. Like
Yeah.
if you
Good
see the
name.
intro, like if you see the intro on the first part of the reunion, it looked like she just only had beef with somebody else other than ET. So I hope that beef then died down. You said Cash had some Big Debbie cakes. I'm not even gonna lie, she did have some
Oh
little Big
yes.
Debbie cakes. But that outfit was trash, baby. I'm sorry. I didn't like the outfit. It was trash. I didn't like it. I'm
Oh
sorry. Like
no.
I'm all for, showing,
Yeah.
the body. I'm all for it. But just the way she kind of put it together, it was just like, baby, she needs a stylist. She needs a stylist, like seriously. Um why are you there? Is the reason why are you there? Why are you there?
It was
Why
kind
are
of
you?
awkward to see her sitting there like,
And she was actually, and I seen the live with her, Isaiah. I think it was Isaiah's little sister that be popping up on the live sometimes
yeah.
with Isaiah and who else was there? I think Anye was there too. Like it was just like okay, like all right, so they trying to be hype, like they just trying to be hype before they film. Like I honestly didn't think it was a reason for my being in there. Honestly, Persuasion was more of a reason than my for real for
Mhm.
real. It was just like why are you there?
Like
Um,
the whole
I
All Star thing, it was giving setup on Isaiah's end because if it's supposed to be an All Star reunion, if we're not getting a lot of people from one season from all season, I get if like one or two don't show up, but if most don't show up, that's to me like a setup because it's only the couple of people that did show up, all of a sudden have issues with the people that are on season 3 cast. So it's like it was giving
You
setup.
know what? That actually makes sense because I heard on the I think ET and Bambi and I forgot it was somebody else that was on the live too, and I heard that Bambi said that Isaiah was asking her to come to the live, and she was like, "No, I'm not coming. Like, I'm not going." So that was honestly, maybe, maybe Isaiah was trying to set up Bambi and Mama like to fight again because remember they had that beef in
Ooh,
the first season.
right, right.
So that probably makes sense. I ain't gonna lie, Isaiah he a little shady little teenager. He a little
Teenager.
shady little teenager
How old
now.
is he,
He
by
a
the
little
way?
wild up.
It's kind of crazy. This, I'll give him this. I'll really give him this. For him to be that young and have done all of this, rather, I don't care the quality. You still did a show. It might not be, top tier. It might not be Housewives or like nothing crazy, but like, hey, you did a show. You
And
did a big one.
I honestly, and I agree with you, and that's the one thing I do commend,
Right,
and I honestly give a kudos to Isaiah for that.
right,
Is the fact that he's literally the youngest black gay male
right.
to actually have a show. So I do give that kudos to him.
Mhm.
Um, uh, why did Liddy show up with that top uh with them damn slack excuse me with them slack pants? Them slack,
Liddy's
like,
not the
are you
best with the
serious?
fashions, okay?
Liddy, are you
You saw
serious?
her
None
at
of
the contract signing. She was giving pink wig, thick ass, giving whiplash. I think whiplash. I'm gonna beat her ass.
yo. Oh my God, your bars just be on point. I swear. Like I'm like
Oh
Liddy, like come
wow.
on, like come on, like the top with the pants, like the
Hmm.
top is cute, but not with the pants, baby doll. And then she had the nerve that had the is it Bloodberry? Was the Bloodberry hat the bucket hat that she had on? It was
Yeah.
it Bloodberry? Oh,
Burberry. Blubbery.
Bloodberry. I always say that. I'm not even gonna lie. I always
I was
say
like,
that.
what's blubbery? Burberry, yeah. I think it was
I,
Burberry.
I always no, I've always say that since I was a little kid because my dad wears the cologne and he always correct me on it. All right, what else did I say? I
When it
think I'm
comes
still
to
on top.
Cash coming back for next season, you know how Miss Special K was saying she's not good. You know, she can't sit at the table. She's disrespectful. She's very
You know what? I
disrespectful.
was actually about to get into that. I was honestly confused of why Cash was being disrespectful to like Special K. Like, what did she do to her?
It was basically because on during the season when they were on the bus and Cash, I guess, was doing stuff behind the scenes and stuff that we didn't see on camera, like disrespecting production, according to Special K. But what we did see was her smoking on the van when they told him, "Hey, you can't smoke on the van," because certain like production vans, so you can't smoke on it because it's like it's for production. Like you can't,
Right,
like you know
right,
what I'm saying. They're probably renting it out, so like they don't want it returning it smell like weed, or if
right.
the van catches on fire, it's like a safety thing. So she was telling her like, "Hey, don't smoke, don't smoke, don't smoke." And then Cash was like, "No, I'm finna smoke right now. I'm finna get high. I'm finna get high. You know how Cash do. Yeah.
Like I'm like, yo, like, is this your show? Is this your van? Like, are you serious? Like, are you freaking serious? Like, why would you sit there and want to smoke inside a rented van? Like, who? Like, is you gonna pay for it? Like, is you gonna pay for it? Like, I don't think so. Okay, so I said on the last part, I'm actually proud of Barbie for swinging for once,
Hmm.
cause like she do listen, and
Right.
she swung down Joyce on the ground. I was like, I'm so
Barbie
proud
did
of
do
you,
her big
Barbie.
one.
Listen, yeah, she did her Debbie Big Cake big one, honey.
Yeah, she did. She really did. Any
Yes.
final thoughts on the reunion?
The reunion, they just need to stop dragging it, just like Bia said. They just need to stop
Mhm.
dragging it, and at this point, it just need to be over. And I just honestly can't wait to see season three. I'm not even gonna lie, I can't wait to see
Yeah.
season three. Even
Season
though
4.
season three, I mean season four. My bad, you guys. Season four.
Yeah.
Uh, and honestly, I can't wait to see the Academy either, child.
Now
Oh
that's
my
what I'm waiting
god.
for. That's what we need.
I
What do you guys want an after show for the Academy?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. I
All
know I
right.
do. I know I do.
All right. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it then.
Thank you so
All
much.
right.
Thank you so much. Thank you
You have
so
a nice
much.
night. All right.
All
Thank you.
right, bye, bye.
All right. Someone said Barbie wants beef. It's how Barbie wants both. You know, I stopped watching that. That's the one show I don't watch on that network. So, and the big three thing. I can't get into that. But yeah. That I stopped watching it after like episode like 7-ish. I feel like they're dragging out the show too long, like really dragging it out too long. Like they're making too much episodes. I feel all these episodes, had we got that for South Central, then we really would have been talking. Okay. All right, what is going on, Coco Butter?
Hello.
Hello, what is going on?
Okay, the last one. Am I the last one? Because I
No,
feel
no,
like
no,
I'm the
no.
last one. Okay,
No, no.
okay. So what we talking about today? What
We
we
talk
got on
about
the
the South
list?
Central. Did you watch the
Yeah,
reunion?
of course. I've been waiting
Okay.
for this one because I always join the baddies, you know, West, but I've been dying for this one. So let's talk
Right.
about
What'd you think of the reunion last night?
it. What do I think about it? I'm kind of like on the edge about it. Why I thought y'all sold Elf bars here? It must have been another 7-Eleven. You cute though. All right, thank y'all. Girl, I'm fuck. Oh, excuse me. I'm ratchet as ever when I be going and stuff.
No, let's get to the reunion now. You're
Okay,
doing it
let's
to
go
it.
to the
Let's
reunion.
get to the reunion. Let's do it.
But
Okay.
look, okay, so basically how I feel, I didn't get to be here for part one, but how I feel about Kenzie,
Yeah.
it's getting tiring.
Oh.
The shorts, the hoodies, The shoulders is giving very much linebacker. It's not giving. She says she's a T girl, but she's one of the few T girls that I do not like. Kenzie, don't like her. It never gives for me. Like, never.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm probably the first to say that. I feel like
no, some people I've
likes
seen
her.
that in my comments that some people they're either really here for Kenzie or they hate her guts.
Yeah, but I feel like with the whole production, I feel like everybody's talking about the production, but it's just like you said, he is young. Mm-hmm. You know, regardless if he got good production or not, for him to do this and have this on his platform is really good.
Right.
But one thing I don't like is that I feel like they should have put somebody else besides Darrell to like be the person in the reunion, you know, because I just feel like he's messy and he's not really okay. He asking questions, but he's like too messy. And then the way that they put these girls out and stuff like that, like they know it's gonna cause drama. Like for instance, why would y'all have you know, Jocelyn and Sky come out and then boom, y'all bring out Barbie and Kenzie, knowing that it's gonna be an issue. I just feel like they should put the girls first because they know that more than likely them girls gonna be able to talk it out without fighting. But the T girls, they gonna be on God.
Right.
So I felt like they should have had a better they talk about dialogue, but they should have had a better time frame of when they was gonna have
hashtag dialogue.
We need dialogue. I'm giving you dialogue because these girls, we look good. Them girls look, I don't know. So with Cashmere's outfit, it's giving very much sex store. You know how you get the little sex store? Oh my bad. You know how you get the little SEX? You go to the little SEX store,
right?
You're buying them little packets, and you wanna see if you could be a little stripper.
The
for
ones
one
that
night.
got the thing on around the neck.
Right. I'm like, Cashmere, be for real. Like, really be for real. You chose to wait all this time. You know, her wig was okay, but you chose to wait all this time to come on a reunion looking like she's fresh off of Figueroa Street.
Oh, but she is, you know, one of the working girls. She's a working girl.
Okay, but baby, she was letting the whole world know what she was into. She said, "Look, I'm on national TV. I need all the plays to come my way. I get it."
Right. Yeah, it was good advertisement.
It was very, very good advertisement.
They were out. The Debbie cakes were out. I said, wow.
Literally. I'm like, hold on. Why it look like a box mixed with a pancake mixed with, I don't know. Girl, it was like big, but it was wide, but it was big, but it was small, but it was nasty, and it was too much.
Oh, man. What did you think of Kenzie versus Sway? What do you think of that whole situation?
First of all, I don't even know why people even try being friends with Kenzie. Because clearly from Deja Vu, here's the thing. I feel like, here's T. I feel like Kenzie does not like Jocelyn because Jocelyn reminds her of Cologne.
Oh.
And Kenzie does not like Cologne because somewhere, you know, Cologne was another favorite, and I love Cologne. And
I don't think Cologne was a favorite now. That I disagree.
Well, not now, right? But what I'm saying is their friendship and all of that, and how their friendship kind of got sour. It was very much jealousy, envious. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about Kenzie and Jocelyn. But with the whole Swaja thing, I'm like, dang. Because I ain't gonna lie, Jocelyn, she be getting her butt whooped a lot sometimes.
Jocelyn was on the place. Are you serious?
I love her, but she like you know her vibe. Connect the dots, test my body. They've been tapping into her body for a while, so she just needs to stop. But Swajan, she really laid her down. I'm like, I don't know why she did that to that girl. They acting like they done had some rendezvous before, because why is these T girls just fighting each other like they done did something?
But did you hear the story about why they even got into it?
But girl, she making it sound like she done told the world that she got a medical condition. That's how I feel.
Yeah, no, I do feel like she did it for clout because why don't you say it in front of the camera if you're going to hit her on the camera?
Right.
Like that to
Right.
me is like. So you think it's a jealousy thing that Sway is jealous that
No, I
Kenzie is like
feel
one of the it girls on other TV?
no.
You don't think it's jealousy?
She Kenzie is actually right with this one. Swayzen did that because obviously you see she's hanging out with Jocelyn and she's hanging out with Sky and stuff like that. And then of course, not only is Kenzie the it girl, but Jocelyn and Sky are the it girls now. So it's just like, I don't know, she's trying to get some free wigs because her wigs ain't doing it enough for her. So she need to find new friends. She needs some
Kenzie look like
clothes.
she
She need
do
a
good
place
hair
to stay
too.
at.
You heard me?
So-
Kenzie look like she do really good hair.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay. I don't know what it is, but but no, it was given very much. I feel like Liddy, she came with them stolen pregnancy tests. She knows she stole them. I don't care what you say. They looked it open because the girl tried to steal them. Period. Period.
Allegedly.
I'm like,
I don't
I'm
need
like,
Liddy coming
Liddy,
for me.
come on now. Did you really have to do that? Like, be for real. It was just a hot mess, but I live for it. I live for it because it's so like the name of the TV show says, not STV, real raw. So
Right. Who do you think should come back for season 4?
for season 4.
Season 4.
Okay. So I like Scarface.
She wouldn't come back. She hates Isaiah's guts.
I know, but I
So that's
love
okay,
Scarface. I feel like please do not bring back Kenzie. You can keep her wherever she's at. Because at this point, it's give Kenzie her own show because she think everything's about her. Like, just give her her own show. Let her do her dang thing. Let her do a show with like T-Girl.
Right. I think her and Barbie are going to do something
Because
and start the show like that. I think.
I'm so sorry. But yeah, because it's getting to the point where it's just like when y'all mixing these girls and these men, I feel like sometimes the girls be trying to play victim, just like Liddy and what's her name? Butter. You remember when she tried to throw Jocelyn into the water and she was like, oh no, she gotta go home. She just hit me. And then before that, Butter was like, oh, she did something to provoke Jocelyn, basically to get her to hit her, and she never hit her. And it was like they was playing tag team, like trying to get her kicked out because they kept saying she a man, she putting her hands on me. And it's just like these girls would do anything for some of these T girls to put their hands on them so they can leave the house.
Oh,
so
okay.
Right. So it's just like, because, it was 48 hours. So they didn't really give us those cuts. You know how they be talking in the confessional. So we didn't really get that. So I feel like for me outside looking in, I'm like, these girls is plotting to get Jocelyn out. So they need to just start. Kenzie need her own show. She feel like the world revolve around her. She thinks she got Now That's TV behind her back. So she need to go ahead, try to get a show.
Apparently she coming back for Deja Vu season 2. I can't wait till they do that. Yeah.
And the thing that I hated about Rail in this one, that's why I said, like, he just so fake. Like, he was talking about Barbie. He was like, this girl Barbie, something. I forgot what he said, but then when she came, because he was like, oh, Barbie be getting whooped or something like that. But then when she came, he all like, and hey, Bobby, give me her, Bobby.
Bobby, you know how to fight.
I'm like, you was just talking about her. Now you all He's just problematic. Like, they need to just do better with just everything.
You think he needs to stay over there, Zeus?
Girl, he needs to stay where the money reside. Some of them cars, maybe. Because at this point, what is talent? Like, I be feeling like we be giving these people such a good name, and it's like, what was the talent? Like, what really is making people like you? Because every time I turn around, he just gives me like, I don't know, he's a cringe to me. Really. I'm just like, he don't seem like the type of girl I want to be friends with. He gives me fake vibes.
He was playing to this is the thing with him hosting. Last season, I think he did great. That's why this season
last season, I feel like maybe it was
he did really good last season.
Maybe it was the cast switch up. I'm not gonna lie. Jocelyn and Sky flipped that ish upside down.
Last season he did really good with like calming down all sides, talking to Kenzie. Like, he did really great. This season, it's like he's playing not both sides, but it's like he's being a little bit too messy. Like, he'll be like, "Oh, Barbie, good job. You swang." Like, what if Joyce got mad? It was just like, "What are you talking about? She swung on me." Like,
I know.
yeah.
And the crazy thing is, what's the girl that was in the reunion's name? She did the reunion for Deja Vu too. What is her name?
Deja.
Deja. That girl Deja. Okay. You know how she was talking all of that stuff on Deja Vu. She was like, "Oh, because a lot of people here, they had a lot to say on the internet. So I hope that they can back it up when they come up in here." And I'm like, is she scared of the Baddies South Central cast?
Listen, that's another animal. Deja knew what she was getting herself into. She said, "Listen, I'm not gonna give these any of these girls lip because I don't want to get hit and my makeup get hit off."
You see, I'm like, oh my God, I remember her first reunion on Now That's TV. She was dressed for the gods. And
Right.
you see how she was dressed, and I'm like, she dressing like if she got a fight or something happened, she is prepared.
There was a couple of scenes. I don't know if anybody noticed. Listen, I don't even blame her because, like I said, this cast is a whole different animal. Like, nah, like
yes.
There was a couple of scenes where, like, you see either Cashmere or, like, a lot of the cast kind of running around. You see her kind of running behind security, like, "Hey, now."
Yes, girl.
Me. That would have been me.
And then I'm trying to figure out, Deja, was that same wig from the last reunion, or am I tripping?
No, I think she keeps a few. One thing, Deja, she keeps herself together really.
Okay,
really nice.
maybe it's just maybe she likes the side part a lot. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any final thoughts on the reunion?
I know one thing. I'm ready for season 4. They did. I mean, it's given just problematic. The reunion period. It's just like, okay, we already know what we're finna look into. Next episode, Jocelyn and Sky and Kenzie finna be fighting. And then, Sky, I felt bad for her. She was really bleeding. And I'm looking at her like, dang, these security guards be doing a little bit too much when it comes down to these people.
She threw like a glass because I rewatched it again.
Something fell when she was hit her shoulder. She seen it fall down. She picked it up. Oh my God. But I'm ready for season 4. I feel like season 4, keep the T-girls out. Give them T-girls their own show. Let them show out. Let them showcase who they are. Let the world know. Show them in a different light, because right now, all we seeing is that they fighting with women, which is what they want to be. That's what makes me mad, because how are you sitting here talking to women like this when you're trying to be one of us? And it's like, why don't you just sit down, see how us women really act? Because right now you still acting like a nigga. Okay.
Ooh.
You want to fight and
that goes for all the T-girls, or is any specific?
I feel like Kenzie, sometimes she gives me, like, even with her, like, she doesn't even really talk like a girl like that. But Kenzie gives me very much like how problematic you are. Like, you still, you got girl hormones, but girl, you still thumping and fighting and thinking it's cute. Like, you're a man, which is, at the end of the day, I don't care how much surgery you get, baby. We know that you can't tame that inner, So it's just like, Jocelyn,
you are not here for Kenzie.
Jocelyn's a little bit more like she said, she want to be cute, she want to be pretty. Kenzie's like, I'm with all the camera time, all of that. So I feel like, okay, give them their own show, and let's get ready for season 4, and let's pick a better cast, because they know, for goodness world, there's other cute girls running down LA that want to be on TV.
Right.
Let's do auditions.
Right.
Better.
Thank you so much for calling in.
All right, Pierre. Love you, boo.
All right. Night. Like I said, I do feel like they should separate it and give them their own show, because like I that's why I did a video on it, like, I think weeks ago. I feel like the network low-key starting to exploit them, which is not fair to them, because it's like y'all purposely putting them on this show just because y'all know. Sorry, y'all. Just because y'all know that, like, it's going to catch a lot of attention because it's a whole lot of T-girls on there fighting cis girls. So it's like y'all low-key doing that on purpose. That's what I'm getting now. All right, what's going on, Desi? Oh, Desi not answering. One more chance. What is going on? Oh, all right. That's it for the after show, you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, let me know in the comments down below if you guys want me to do an after show for the Academy, because I know everybody's wanting me to do an after show for that. So I'm gonna probably do like a poll. If I get a huge amount that says yes, I will do it. So just let me know down below. Okay. All right, entertainers, let me know what you guys think down below. And we are out, babies.
No personal thing.